Guys, and welcome to the latest episode from Rover. Welcome to a brand new series called Rover Updates. This is the only series in Rover where you're going to see me, like my face, me talking, instead of me sat next to somebody else doing an interview for a change. So, I am videoing today to provide you all with with the first news is that Cornwall is all done for Rover. All Trains Out videos at Cornwall have been recorded, and almost all of them have been uploaded, with two more, which are St Germans and Saltash, to be uploaded. By the end of this week, they'll both be up. St Germans is up, when this video is up, it'll be up tomorrow, so that'll be up the Thursday, and then Saltash will be up on the Saturday. So, yeah. And Menhenia has already been released, so that got released on Monday. Anyway, it's been a while since I've done a proper face review like this. I probably don't look that much different either. I hope not, anyway. I'm going to say the plan of this video. We're going to go through three different things. Going to cover three different subjects. So the first subject I'm going to cover straight away is going to be what's next. The second subject is going to be the overall Cornwall review, which features my top stations of Cornwall on the Cornish main line for trains that only. And then the third will be the basically the best station that I toured around and the best branch lines and the best journey videos. So that's that. Those two will combine into one, obviously. Well, okay, there's four different then. There's four. So let's begin. I'm going to get straight into it. I'm not going to go on about anything else right now. So we're going to start with what's next. So coming up next with Rover will be Devon. So that's obviously the next county after Cornwall. I'm going to try and get as far as I can with Rover this time. I didn't get too far last time, but this time I really am going to try hard to get as far as I can. And yeah, a lot of things have happened recently, so it's going to make that a lot better. So let's begin. So Devon. I'm going to run through first is what's going to be happening for trains at. Then I'm going to run through what's going to be happening for station feature. So listen up for that bit, because on that bit, obviously, if any of you are interested in doing interviews, except for one of them, then actually for a few of them, I'll tell you if they've already been reserved by someone. And if any of you are interested in doing those interviews, then please comment on this video and let me know. So let's start with trains at. So the first trains at has already been recorded, and that's at St Budo. That's already been recorded. So from St Budo onwards it goes Keyham, Dockyard, Devonport, Plymouth, Ivybridge, Totnes, Newton Abbot, Torquay, Penzance, Teignmouth, Dawlish, Dawlish Warren, Starcross, Exeter St Thomas, Exeter St David's, Exeter Central, St James's Park. Yes, shock face for everyone. Topsham and Exmouth, those two will get done as well. And Tiverton Parkway. So that is Devon for trains at. So I'm going to repeat it now, but this time only reveal what's for station feature and what has been reserved. And if I don't say it has been reserved, that means it hasn't been reserved yet. So do listen carefully here. So, station feature. St Budo. Plymouth has already been filmed, actually. Ivybridge has been reserved. Newton Abbot has been reserved. Torquay has been reserved. Penzance has been reserved. Dawlish has been reserved. Dawlish Warren, Starcross, Exeter St David's, Exeter Central, St James's Park, Exmouth, Exmouth, Pinho, already been reserved, Axminster, Chapelton, Barnstaple, and Tiverton Parkway, already been reserved. Chapelton already been reserved as well, by the way. There will be a few others in Devon, but they're not going to be done in the time frame I'm doing Devon. Now, I've got a job now, so where I'm working now, I may work weekends. So if I do work weekends, a lot of films could be on weekdays. So if I do weekdays, then do listen carefully for when I do get in contact with me. If you do reserve an interview, do get in contact with me, and we can arrange obviously a time to sort out the interview for said station, whatever. Excuse me. So Journey videos. Plymouth to Gunnislake, Newton Abbot to Plymouth, Newton Abbot to Penzance to Newton Abbot. I'm going to do it that way around. Exeter St David's to Newton Abbot, Exeter St David's to Exmouth, or Exmouth to Exeter St David's even. Exeter St David's to Axminster, and Exeter St David's to Barnstaple. So those will be the journey videos. Oakhampton I will do, but when the summer hits, and I'll be able to get on the summer train to Oakhampton. So that's that all out of the way. So if you have listened carefully, you'll know what to say if you're interested. So let's move on. So it's time to now talk about the best stations in Cornwall. So this is probably the bit that maybe I can already reflect on. It's not going to be like the station review where I'm going to play clips, because I don't really have that much time anymore. So it's mainly just talking about it. I'm not going to go into depth about every station. I'm just going to say a little reason as to why and then move on, because I don't want this video to be really, really long. So 14 stations were filmed for Trains@. Yes, brightness has gone on because I'm using my phone. So 14 stations were filmed on Trains@, in Cornwall. And 14 very enjoyable stations. All of them I couldn't say I disliked any of them. For frequency, obviously, it wasn't great. But the station scenery, it was amazing. So, yeah. So, just before I get into that, I'm going to very, very, very quickly run down the best in the branch line. I'm not going to go into depth, but I'm just going to read them very quickly from least to best. So, from least to best, here is how the branch line stations ranked. Crenshaw Downs, Bugle, Ives Bay, Falmouth Town, Perranwell. Oh, actually, let me just repeat. This is from least to best, not from best to least. Least to best. So I'll start that again. Crenshaw Downs, Bugle, Ives Bay, Falmouth Town, Perranwell, Newquay, Lelance Saltings, Roach, St Keen Wishingwell Holt, St Ives, Luxeulian, Causland, Falmouth Docks, St Callum Road, Penryn, Sandplace, Coombe Junction Holt, Loo, and Lelant, as in Lelant was the best. So, onwards to the station count then now. So, 14th belongs to Camborne. It wasn't a great station, I'll admit. There's not a lot to it. There's a great level crossing, there's a nice cafe, there's a good footbridge, nice bit of history to the station, great views, but unfortunately the station lacks a lot of character in my opinion. 13th, St Germans. Not been brought out yet, coming out on Wednesday. A lovely station, very scenic, lacks a lot of facilities and lacks a lot of warmth when it's very, very cold. Lovely little village, little town to walk through, but evidently it again lacks just that little bit of character in my opinion. I like the station. It's got a nice little carriage next to it you can stay in for a little holiday as well. 12. Red Roof. Again, another station that I could say lacks a lot of character. It's very historic in terms of architecture. It's got a very hidden platform, a bus platform. Nice facilities. It is well facilitated, unlike some. Has announcements, so it's quite informative. Not the easiest station for views, definitely. But it is, I liked it because of the tunnel right beyond, just towards Plymouth. It's great. 11. Surprisingly enough, Truro. Now, this station is, in my opinion, I don't know why I ranked it so higher up than the others. It isn't the best looking. Again, for views, it's not ideal. It lacks, it is a very nice laid out station. It's good that it serves the Falmouth trains. That has good connections. Good, very, very good facilities, including ticket barriers and ticket offices and a pumpkin. The only station in Cornwall with a pumpkin. But, again, it lacks a lot, in my opinion. I didn't like it too much. We didn't get along there, but I didn't like it too much. Number 10. Bodmin Parkway. It was raining whilst I was here. That killed it a lot. But, well, it didn't really kill it. It killed it a little bit. But, again, views are very few and far between. Probably the fact that Steam Railway didn't run moved it down the chart a little bit. Good facilities again. Well looked after station, well staffed throughout the day, unlike some Cornwall stations. but again, quite lackluster in terms of views. That's what ruined it, really. It does get busy in it, and strictness is quite bad there. So I suppose it makes sense though for safety, but they can be quite strict there. I found that. It's not too bad though. I've seen worse. Again, lackluster because of views though. The staff have absolutely nothing to do with my ranking of this station. 9. Penzance. Now this station is an absolute gem. It's beautiful. It's got a lovely lovely canopy. It's the terminus, so that makes it even better. You get longer time to take pictures of the trains. Lovely coastal walks, lovely town. Again, though, there's bigger waits than some, and that's what made it difficult. It is a nice station, but again, it's 9th place. Number 8, Saltash. Now, Saltash was a very nice station in terms of scenery, because you've got the Royal Albert Bridge beyond it. Again, another station that hasn't been brought out yet. It comes out on Saturday, so do look out for that. But Saltash, again, it serves an area that seems to be unfit for purpose, let's say, because a lot of people use it for the wrong reasons. So it's not great for that. But again, I just have to say it's quite boring if you look at the station itself. If you look at the Royal Albert Bridge, so if that was a station, that would win it probably. But it's not the station. The station is the station, and it's not good. But well, it's not that it's not good. The bridge pretty much ranks it as high as it is. It's lucky the bridge does rank it as high as it is. Number 7 is Par, my ex best station, because it was my best station in the old Rover series. Par has gone down the chart quite a lot because of the fact there was a lot of cancellations on the day we went, so we had an hour wait for one train. Johnny did not like it, did you, Johnny? But Johnny complained, and I do question why he came to Cornwall if he complained. If that was all he was going to do, eh, Johnny? Don't come to Cornwall. Par, though, it serves a Newquay branch. It serves a lot of it's got a good load of surroundings about it. There's lots to talk about, and there's a lot of interesting stuff to it. Plus the village is very nice, so it's quite community driven, so I like that. Nice little village, good trains, nice to see the Newquay branch. Well, the Newquay branch is obviously a good highlight, and it branches off quite nicely, so yeah. Number 6 is Menheniot. Now this station is the only request stop on the Cornish main line, but this station had a lot of beauty to it, a lot of lovely views, especially the valley view towards Penzance. It's amazing. It lacks a lot of facilities. The station does get quite boring after a while touring around it. Seeing 002 really gave it a good ranking as well, and the viaducts as well. It's amazing. The station tour for that will be out I'd say in a couple of weeks, so do look out for that. Cornwall's still not over for station feature, but I'm not going to get on the chart of what my favourite station feature was. Number 5 is St Erf. Now St Erf is a lovely station. It's got a nice amount of facilities. The St Ives branch line platform is amazing. The semaphore signals really make it look lovely. The cafe is beautiful, and the station's just so welcoming. It serves such a nice area as well. I really like St Erf, definitely. I recommend that station. So that leaves 4 stations. Number 4 is St Austell. Now, St Austell, again, it's a very nice station. It's fantastic for photography. It's got a very good number of facilities. It's well populated in terms of the platform. Sort of, it takes quite a lot of people up on the platform. It serves every train that stops. It's got a freight through. It's got hidden siding. A lot of mystery to St Austell, and it's a link to the Eden Project. It's a really nice station. Lovely view over the viaduct just outside the station, as you saw in the tour. It's an amazing station, and I really recommend it. Literally, I skipped it last time, and I don't know why I did. It is an amazing station, St Austell. Okay, number 3 is Hale. Now this station again is an absolute gem. The viaduct, as the trains approach, like coming around like that towards me, towards the viaduct, not towards me, don't come towards me, but the viaduct view towards Plymouth as it comes from Penzance is amazing. Although it's hard to time it when it comes to actually seeing the train, because there's no real warning unless you really look carefully. The massive Asda really gave it a highlight to talk about. And the station itself is on a really high up viaduct, so it makes it look absolutely beautiful. It is a brilliant station. So, who wins then? You should know the two that are left. In second place is Liskeard. So you know the winner now. But I'll tell you about that in a minute. The winner is Lostwithiel. But let me reveal the second place reason. Liskeard is a gem. Liskeard is much better from when I did it last time. I ranked it as my second least... Well, I ranked it as my... Not my least station, but my second least favourite. I don't know why. I missed the old loo trains, that's probably why. But I did a tour around the station, and there's so much to it. It's unbelievable. The station... It serves a good variety. The loo branch is amazing. It is a lovely branch. I'm going to get to that in a minute. And yeah, good facilities all round. The ticket office is really high up, so again you can look over really nicely. And the viaduct, where you can see all the way down from Plymouth, see a HST pulling if you saw in the video, is uncanny. It's uncanny to describe it. It's amazing. Come to Liskeard. Go to Liskeard. It's amazing. So, Lostwithiel, number one, the winner of Cornwall. The reason I gave it the winner's position is because this station is amazing. So the first thing I'm going to say why is because you can hear the trains from so far away. Literally as they're going up the bank just after leaving Par. It is amazing. You can hear them so far after they've passed through. The views are really nice. You can see them coming down the little steep gradient and then going around past the semaphore signalling. The freight lines are really interesting. There's so many sidings, so there's so much to look at. The level crossing is amazing. The area is amazing. And this station, again, is just incredible. I recommend it. Lostwithiel is a gem of a station. Go to Lostwithiel. What a station. I love it. And it's number one in Cornwall. So, funnily enough, do you want to know a funny fact? Three of the top five were stations I skipped in Rover last time. So that is quite ironic. And literally, how many of... Yeah, 3 of the 5 and 4 of the top 10, because Menheniot as well. But the rest obviously were in Rover last time, but St Germans... not St Germans, Campbell and Redruth missed out. But the rest are in it last time. But yeah, 3 of the top 5, incredible. I've loved every bit of Cornwall, and I have to say I'd like to thank Max, Kieran, both Kierans. You'll see that in the Liskeard interview. There was another Kieran who did the Liskeard one, so I'd like to thank both Kierans, Max, Mats, Josh, who else? Christian as well as someone else, Christian and Miles and Johnny, because they all did Cornwall interviews. Have I missed anyone? Let me have a think. No, I haven't. That's everyone, I think. Oh, I'm going to shoot myself if I have forgotten someone. I don't think I have. So yeah, those are all the guys I'd like to thank. I won't go to the channels now because that's not what this is about, but you guys know who you are. Thank you for taking part in the interviews. It's been amazing. And again, if anyone's interested in doing those Devon ones I mentioned, please do let me know. So, the final segment of this is the station feature. Now, the best station I looked around was Liskeard, because Liskeard has so much to it, so much to talk about, so much to see, so much to interview Kieran about. He was pretty much grilled in that interview. I think he enjoyed it. Different Kieran, no, not Whitehead Kieran, not South Restrained Swine Kieran. Kieran Humblin, he's got. I don't know his channel, unfortunately, unless you can comment it. But yeah, it was a brilliant station to tour around. Coombe Junction Halt was amazing. You'll see that and Liskeard soon. But yeah, I have to say that Liskeard was the best station to tour around. So journey videos. I'm going to go very, very quickly into this. The main line itself doesn't count in this. Well, it does count actually. So if I'm going to do a top 5, it's going to go like this. 5th place is the Maritime line between Truro and Falmouth Docks. Lovely branch line, not a lot of scenery, but I love Penryn. 4th place is the Atlantic Coast line between Par and Newquay. Lovely branch line, loads of request stops. Very hard to capture pictures of them, which is why I rushed it a little bit. But again, a fantastic branch line and I love it. I recommend going on it. Third place is the actual Cornish main line itself between Plymouth and Penzance, because there's a lot of viaducts to it, a lot of scenery, a lot of stops, a lot of things to pass through. I went on a HST that skipped Pearl, which was even better. So yeah, I really... But yeah, I love that line. Second place is the St Ives Bay Line between St Erith and St Ives. What a branch line that is. It's incredible. And the winner is the Lou Valley Line, of course. This branch line was the best branch line in Cornwall and probably one of the best lines I've ever filmed on. Between Sandplace and Lou, you should look at it if you've not watched the journey video. It is insanely good. The bit between Liskeard and Coombe Junction Hole is also really nice. Everything in between is good as well, a lot of rivers, but the bit between Liskeard and Coombe Junction Hole, what a section that is. Looping all the way around Liskeard and getting into Coombe Junction Hole and reversing out. Literally, you'll never see anything like that. You really won't. It's lovely. Okay, so that's everything from me in this video. I hope you have enjoyed me yet rambling on. I haven't rambled on as much as last time because I want to go eat some food. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all on the other side in Devon. Actually, and for some videos, I'll still see you in Cornwall, because Cornwall's not over just yet for Station Feature. The remaining videos for Station Feature are Bodmin Parkway, Liskeard, Coombe Junction Hole, Lou, Menhenia and Saltash, so there's 6 more. So do look out for those, and they will be out, yeah, well, probably over in the next few weeks, but the tours won't end, but there'll just be a few more Cornwall based ones, but there's 2 or 3 every week, depending on if I have a journey video. So, thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.